Good evening and welcome to The War. As airline safety continues to dominate the news, Chris.
It does, particularly in America, where they've been ordered once again to step up security on all international flights after George W. Bush saw snakes on a plane.
He was petrified by it.
No one told him about this new threat. I mean, all this time he's been worrying about Al-Qaeda and now he learns about these new highly organised snakes.
It's bedlam at the airports now. They're screening everyone for snakes before you board your flight. And if they find one, they make you put in this little plastic bag. It's a nightmare.
I must admit, I haven't actually seen the film yet, but what I love is the literalness of the title, Snakes on a Plane. And what's the film about?
Snakes on a plane. It's obviously working, though. The film's been a big hit in America. Maybe Australian films should adopt this more literal approach to their names. Like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, could be called Puss on a Bus.
That'd work. Or why not rename Picnic at Hanging Rock as Chicks in the Bush?
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe they should have called Jindabyne Dudes in a Slow-Moving Pretentious Dud. Fair.
Also this week, did you hear about these people who want to ban live fish tanks in Chinese restaurants?
No, I didn't know.
You know those ones that, you can select your own lobster or mud crab, the chef takes it away to boil it up.
It always struck me as being quite cruel.
Oh, it's very cruel. It's very
quite fresh, but cruel.
Yeah, very cruel and very biased towards seafood eaters. I mean, what about us people who prefer a good steak? I mean, we never get to choose our own cow, do we? And I'm sure there are plenty of diners out there who would love to if given the chance. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Are you dining with us today?
Yes, we are.
Will you be having steak today, sir?
Yes, of course.
Would you like to choose your own, possibly?
We choose cow.
Not interested in choosing a cow today?
No, that's right.
Any of those take your fancy?
The big brown eyes put me off. I'd rather the one on the plate.
Well, these will be on the plate in the end. We normally stuff them inside glass cases like they do at Cantonese restaurants, but they wouldn't quite fit. This is Daisy here. Now, which particular part of Daisy would you like to slaughter?
Richard? No, the back part looks pretty...
The back?
Yeah.
Sort of this region?
Yeah.
And would Sir like to do his own killing today?
I think we'll leave that to the experts.
You think? Would you like to watch while we slaughter, or...?
No. The chef can do it.
Sir, you're having which...
I'm a vegetarian.
You're a vegetarian? You realise you're coming to a steakhouse?
Yeah, I'm having any steak.
You'll just be having parsley today.
I don't know. I think I'll take this one here.
Yes?
Yeah. I've got a good friend joining for lunch. He'll take 500 grams. I'll take 250.
Lovely. All right. Any greens with that?
No, we'll pass on the greens.
Just the cow.
Just a nice bottle of bread and the cow.
Enjoy your meal.
Wonderful, thank you.
You already love the bouncy girls at Hooters restaurants. Now you can enjoy mail service too at Dongers. Mouth-watering meals for the whole family and a range of icy cold premium beers, all served by waiters with enormous dongs.
Oh, fill it, madam.
Our staff are more than equipped to provide a truly generous dining experience. And for large groups, you can't beat our famous spit roast. Dongers, it's more than a mouthful.
I never knew you had such a big dong, mate. That's fantastic. Mate, you know how they say that women love a man in uniform? I don't reckon that's true.
Oh, no, well, I think it depends what type of uniform you're wearing. I mean, for example, if you wear a uniform like this, it doesn't make you popular with the ladies. On the other hand, if you wear one of these, Prince Harry tells me you can still do fine.
Right, yeah, well, I've been back in uniform this week as the Citizens Infringement Officer, giving fines to people who piss me off, like parking inspectors, people with wanky number plates.
Who have you been after now?
Well, you know what one of the most annoying things is? What the most nauseating thing is?
Carl Stefanovic interviewing Jessica Rowe.
Worse than that. Worse than that, it's bad mobile phone ringtones. So I hit the streets this week to lead a major crackdown.
You got your mobile phone?
Yeah.
Just checking ringtones today. Got to check that your ringtone's okay. So listen to this.
I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me.
What are you thinking?
I thought it was quite a soothing song, though. It's pretty...
Soothing song.
Yeah.
Soothing. No one's getting soothed by that, my friend.
Beethoven.
Beethoven. You've taken a great piece of music and you've turned it into a dicky ringtone. That is an $80 fine.
What?
You want to know why I'm giving you a fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's have a listen. That's why. That is not a good feature. Change that tone immediately.
Is it any low?
Yeah, well, look, we're just trying to cut down on people who have annoying ringtones. Now, if you chose a decent ringtone, I wouldn't be in this situation. You're the one who's made the choice.
That's always poker music. Government let the people play poker music.
Yeah, it's a boring ringtone. It's $50 fine. All right, you can pay that either in cash now or by credit card. There we go. It's a bit conservative.
Very conservative.
Oh, that's not good at all. Conservative ringtone. $1 fine, I'm sorry. There we go. Pay that. In fact, you can pay it direct to Peter Costello if you like. Very good.
Hello?
Answering a phone call while speaking to me is $200.
Like, you know, out the front near Town Hall. Oh, my God.
You have your mobile on you, sir?
No.
You don't? All right, you're dismissed.
Yes, welcome to the 2006 Cameraman's Gift. And what a race we have on our hands here. Lining up to be the fastest cameraman over 100 metres, we have 7, 9, 10, ABC and SBS.
On your mark.
They're under starters' orders now.
Get set.
Set the barristers now. And they're away. 7 out of the blocks, well, as was 10 and SBS. 9 a little slow to get started, but no surprises there. Coming up to the 20-metre mark, and it's still 7 getting the better of it. And oh, SBS is down. SBS is taking a tumble, and oh, it looks like the defendant has got away. If we just watch it on the replay there, did he pull a ligament or... No, it looks like the barrister just overran him and he lost his footing. So bad luck for the multicultural broadcaster there. As we return to the race, and ABC and 10 are starting to make their move. There's very little in this. It's ABC and 10, ABC 10, ABC pits it to take the title as the fastest backwards walking cameraman over 100 metres. What an extraordinary victory here. And don't go away, because up next, it's the 3,000-metre cameraman steeplechase right here on ABC Sport.
We hear a lot about crime these days and how it's on the rise, particularly home burglaries, apparently, which surprises me because I would have thought home burglary's a mug's game.
Oh, it's a risky business. You got alarms, you got security screens, dogs, you know, people with baseball bats. They just, you wouldn't do it.
Can't be easy at all. And look, while we'd never condone theft nor want to get into the business of dispensing consumer advice for burglars, it did occur to us that there's a much simpler way for burglars to get into people's houses.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, why bother with all that break and enter hassle when every week thousands of Australian homes are open for inspection? No need for a crowbar at all. Just walk straight through the front door.
And as we found out last Saturday, once you're inside, it's pretty much open slather.
Sorry, just fell. Sorry, just pick it up. Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry, knocked it over.
Sets it in the wind? Too easy.
Pretty easy stuff.
Bloody easy. And just for the record, we did return all of that stuff. Most of that stuff. But still, it did expose some holes in home security. And Chaz, I don't think real estate agents are sufficiently awake to the threat.
Well, they're not. I mean, sure, we were piss-farting around then, but what if some real burglars turned up to an open inspection? I mean, how would the agents cope then?
Sorry?
Sorry? I'm just inspecting.
just looking to
Just
buy?
house hunting, yeah.
Okay, I'll just get some details.
Oh, I would rather not if that's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, we don't really do names.
We can't have you through unless you want to give us a name and number. I'm sorry.
John Smith, 555-5555.
Sorry.
So just Phil.
Hi, it's a great place, I love it. It's good stuff. Good luck.
Tell you what, we go. Talk about pay dirt. Very successful day at the office, and I reckon we could have stolen the agent himself if we wanted to.
We probably could have, but I had bigger issues to worry about this week, Chris. As you know, I'm a devoted current affairs viewer, and I've become very concerned about Ritalin lately.
Well, Ritalin's the hot topic, isn't it?
It
And
is
all the
indeed.
new reports are saying it's got very nasty side effects.
Yeah, stress, depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. In fact, sometimes the kids end up worse than when they started. Thankfully, the solution's quite simple.
It is stronger drugs.
Exactly. So I went out to see how much interest there was in the next batch of child-controlling medication.
This is Comaton, and what this does is it allows you to induce a coma in your child for as long as you'd like to. The world's first antidepressant for children.
Oh, no way.
What's the matter? No, this is great. This will keep him, you understand, this will keep him in a coma for hours. It'll make you sleep from the moment you finish school till the next morning. Isn't that good?
I wouldn't mind that.
You wouldn't mind that?
So you put my grandchildren in a coma?
Yes. Would you want to eat veggies, man? Because with Comaton, it's far easier to feed your children veggies through a drip. Let me show you an example here.
Oh, that's terrible.
Now, Oscar is on Comaton at the moment. If you actually just go up to him,
No, that's terrible.
No, have a look at this, have a look,
no,
man.
No.
as you can see, he's very placid if you just poke him. He's actually quite suggestible. If you whisper something, say like, respect your elders. When he wakes up,
Respect your grandmother.
tell him to pay attention at school.
You pay attention to school.
You just can't be woken up. Look at this. Look at that. That could be your child. That could be you.
Oh, can I?
Come on.
Yeah.
Do it for your kids. For another drug as well, which is actually even better. This is paralysis. And what this does is, when you're at school, it removes all distractions by paralysing them from the neck down.
I just don't believe it.
Oh, they're not paralysed all the time. It's just during school hours, man. So that way they can learn. So they sit there and pay attention.
You can't be paralysed.
Why not?
Before school hours, probably, or at night, but not in school.
They'd be $10 a pack, so that's $20. I think we have a buyer. Oh, you'll get knocked out, all right. So what do you think of these drugs, man?
I think it's the easy way out.
That's exactly our slogan. It's the easy way out. Enjoy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Hello? Crazy Ken, the Discount King. How are you, mate? We still having drinks at the warehouse tonight? We are? Incredible, amazing, unbelievable, unbeatable, fantastic. Do you mind if I bring some friends along? Yeah, I'm thinking Mad Barry, Crazy Keith, Nuts Neil, Deranged Darren, Eccentric Ron. Never before have so many crazy warehouse clearance guys been under the one roof. Well, let's make it 6 p.m. 6 p.m. That's right, 6. 6. This appointment time is never to be repeated. 6. Anyway, my batteries are running out, so this conversation simply cannot last.
And in other news this week, Tony Abbott has strengthened his opposition to stem cell research, claiming that he doesn't trust scientists to lead the debate. And fair enough. I mean, you don't want all those facts and understanding to cloud a very simple religious issue.
Yeah, I agree with Tony on this one. Stem cell research could lead to half human, half animal hybrids. We could end up with something like, I don't know, a man with elephant ears.
Oh, God forbid. You know, you and I may support him, but I tell you what, I know a few others who are really angry about his attack.
Tony, what's your problem with human-animal hybrids, hey?
Yeah.
How come you take it out on us?
Hey, leave us alone. We're only half human, you know.
Yeah, there are a lot of myths about us, you know.
You can go against stem cell research, but leave us out of it, okay?
Yeah, nothing to do with us.
I always thought these half humans, half animals were a bit more muscular than this.
Didn't you see me in Splash? I'm a looker.
Tony, I say no to you.
That's right, okay.
We're God's mythical creatures too, Tony.
Yeah, listen to the Minotaur.
Good to see.
Do you want to kiss the mermaid?
Kiss the mermaid, what'll I turn into?
Only one way to find out.
Turn into a better health minister. Oh, God, look what it did to it. It's awful. You've ruined it.
In sport, the Australian cricket team started preparing for the Ashes with a boot camp in Queensland.
Yeah, although Warney only went to Queensland because he misheard and he thought it was a root camp.
Of course, the big cricket news this week was the Pakistan-England game, which ended in farce after umpire Daryl Hare accused Pakistan of ball tampering.
Yeah, and did you see the anger back in Pakistan? They even started burning effigies of Daryl Hare.
Yeah, look, I hate the smell of burning hair, but thankfully, Australia has hit back by releasing not only the talking boonie, they've now got a talking Daryl too. Check this out.
All packies are cheats.
Yeah, that's great. Sensibly, though, this Daryl is flammable as well.
Yeah.
All packies are cheats.
Thanks, Chas. Finally, in business news, Aussie pride took a major blow this week as retail giant Coles Myer edged closer to a US takeover deal.
Yes, it's good for the company's bottom line, but at what price for the staff?
Well, I mean, I got no idea. What price indeed?
No, either did I, so I conducted a few price checks.
Can I have a price check, please? Price check on Coles supermarkets. We've got it down as $20 billion. I just want to check if that's right. Price check on Coles. If there is a fat-ass American equity firm in the supermarket, please come to the service desk. We've got your supermarket waiting for you. And remember, shoppers, everything Australian is going out today on special if you are an American. Hello, Kylie.
Which one button?
Hello, Coles shoppers. Special restaurant specials today on all Coles staff wages in preparation for the American takeover. Okay, price check on Coles, mate. Can I get the price on Coles, please? I just need a price check on Coles. Is it 20 billion? How much for Coles?
Right there today, go on.
Oh, is that because I'm Australian?
Yes.
Well, I've been very, very upset lately at all these tragedies we've been having. I mean, the conflict in Lebanon, the Russian air crash, you know. But I did learn that for real gut-wrenching heartache, you need go no further than your local supermarket.
These days, with so much to choose from, it can be a nightmare.
Stressful, emotional. It's a really emotional journey to go to the supermarket.
And I know. Look, I'm not normally an emotional guy, but my supermarket just has so many options.
There's so much choice.
Well, on to this week's lesson, moral judgment. Now, as far as I'm concerned, current affairs shows cannot judge people enough. For God's sake, if we wanted to think for ourselves, we wouldn't be watching current affairs shows, would we?
No. And there are all sorts of ways to pass judgment on people in these shows. I mean, you could slip in a subtle graphic label.
He has no job and no worries.
Or you could add an almost imperceptible bias to your questioning.
What kind of business are you running here? This is Dodgy Brothers, isn't it?
I just get confused by wishy-washy rubbish like that. I mean, who's the bad guy? Just tell us. See, now, here's another one of these totally ambiguous clips.
These are the faces of pure evil.
See, these fence-sitting journos.
I'm working it. Well, look, of course, you'd expect reporters to put a spin on their own stories, but what I respect about Today Tonight is the way host Naomi Robson stays above it all. This woman is the essence of neutral detachment.
Yes, for goodness sake, have some decency. And let's hope his next photo opportunity is at the cop shop. Well, it seems clear she has no shame. Whatever happened to common sense and compassion?
Now, I don't want to be judgmental, Hanso, but looking at those last few grabs, I can't help but think...
These are the faces of pure evil.
Now, ultimately, when it comes to passing moral judgment, there's only one thing you really need to know: the word shame.
This man deserves to be shamed and feel ashamed. This millionaire claimed Centrelink benefits. No wonder she's ashamed.
Really is shameful, isn't it? It's time something was done.
Do you have any shame about what you were doing today?
Here, no, Cruz. Shame, shame, shame.
Shaming is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And in fact, there's only one thing in this whole world that is better than shaming.
Better than shaming? What?
Naming and shaming.
99% agree that juveniles should be named and shamed.
Love rats named and shamed. One of the doctors named and shamed the women naming and shaming the cheats.
He's going to name and shame these shonks. The mums publicly naming and shaming their children.
So name and shame them?
Absolutely. It's all very well to sort of bandy terms around like naming and shaming, but I've never actually seen anyone on these shows do it. And it got me wondering, you know, what does naming and shaming actually look like?
What are you talking about? I did it to you this morning. Andrew Hansen! Andrew Hansen! Andrew Hansen! Andrew Hansen! You're Andrew Hansen! Andrew Hansen! Named and shamed.
Fair enough, fair enough. Look, actually, I think there isn't enough naming and shaming. I mean, I am terrified by this world we live in. I mean, every day there's some new reason to work yourself up into a frenzy of panic.
How common household appliances can turn deadly in a matter of minutes.
Things found in and around the home could also wreak havoc with our health.
Basically, your body deodorants, your air room deodorants, your toilet deodorants.
Many of our outfits could very easily go up in flames when we're warming ourselves in front of the fire.
We put takeaway sandwiches to the test, and the results have sparked a major health investigation.
Now, a warning for homeowners: a new super termite could be marching its way towards your house.
After testing coins and notes for a year, he occasionally found high levels of dangerous bacteria.
Butchers can't be trusted.
A concurrent study reveals that boredom and simply doing nothing is literally consigning men to an early grave.
Jesus, that stuff is frightening. It reminds me of this awful nightmare I've been having lately.
No, not deodorant! Not deodorant! No!
Have some money.
Butchers can't be trusted!
It's a super termite! What are you telling?
Nothing.
Shaz is going to be in therapy for years after that.
Yeah, guys, just a quick question. When you go travelling, do you play shotgun?
Oh, yeah, I used to play that as a kid. How does it go again, shotgun?
Shotgun is when you say shotgun to get the front seat of the car next to the driver.
You are obsessed with shotgun, Rucas. Literally, every time we go out on shoots, Craig always yells shotgun to bags the front seat.
It's a fantastic rule. I live my life by the laws of shotgun, but I tell you what, not everyone is so abiding. Like, time and time again, I meet people with no respect for the laws of shotgun. Shotgun.
What's this?
If you call shotgun, you get the front seat next to the driver.
Or if you get shot.
No, there's no guns involved. I can't believe it. That's against the rules of shotgun. Shotgun. Where's the seat next to the driver? Shotgun. I called shotgun, mate. I called shotgun. You get the front seat, you know the rules of shotgun. I called shotgun. I need the front seat. I called shotgun. I get the front seat near the driver. What do you mean? Oh, you wanted to sit here too. Did you call shotgun?
Sorry?
Did you call shotgun? I called shotgun. I get the front seat.
Oh, no. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. You understand, you know, shotgun rules.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Shotgun. Sorry, I'm late. Did anyone call the front seat? I just called shotgun. No? Shotgun. Shotgun. Can I get the front seat? Okay. Absolutely. Okay, we don't possible shotgun here. I can't believe it didn't work in court. If only Marcus Einfeld had been presiding.
Well, sadly, that is just about it from us tonight.
Shotgun! Come on, Newcastle, out you get.
come on. Fair enough,
It's not so funny now, is it?
Comes around. Yes, that is it. But remember, tonight's episode can be downloaded in full at abc.net.au/chaser.
Right, or if you prefer, we have just released our brand new DVD into stores. How to use the last 15 seconds of your show plugging shit.
Until next week.
Good
night.
This is for, it's still happening. This is for using the Defence Forces to suck up to America. There we go.
We're very proud of our Defence Force.
Oh, I can understand that, but you got to use them for the right purposes. If you do it again, it's $150.
I'm so sorry, sir.